right, I wasn't gonna vlog today. Well, let me rewind. Good morning, my name is Shiranda and I'm a second grade teacher in South Carolina, and welcome to my channel. So today is March the 25th. It is currently 10:16. I have about 20 minutes until my kids have to be picked up. I'm going to try and scarf down my food. I have leftovers from Logan's. I have a baked potato and chicken. I also need to stuff folders. There's testing today, so we have to be like really quiet. But today and next week they are celebrating Teacher Appreciation Week. So today they had like a candy bar. So they had like different types of candy. I got M&Ms, I got Reese, and I got Hershey Kisses. The other candy I didn't really care for. Yeah, overall today's been a good day. In science today, we talked about the coral reef and the different animals that live there and how they adapt to the coral reef. And with that, we just watched a lot of videos. We watched video on seahorses, octopus, and something else, I can't remember. And then after that, for fluency time, one of my kids got pulled for speech. So we listened to a book on YouTube, and then they took a reading counts test on it. It was 2 points. After that, we did math. Today we talked about 3D shapes. And so I pulled out the bag of shapes. And we just went over all of them together, talking about faces, vertices, and edges. And then we did like the worksheet together, or the math workbook page together. For our curriculum, we use Envision. So that's where our math book comes from. And then after that, they got on Reflex and Imagine Math, and then some of them were able to get on Prodigy, because in the morning when they come in, they're supposed to get on either Reflex or Happy Numbers. Some of them don't do that because they choose to run their mouth, and I don't mind them talking, but they also need to get the work done too. So those that do what they're supposed to do in the morning, then they get to get on Prodigy a little bit earlier than others. So some of them got to get on Prodigy today, and then now they're in art for this week. Hot. And so I need to hurry up and eat so I can go get them, because of the type of lunch that I have. I wanted to eat it in peace because the baked potato will get cold really fast. So I'm gonna eat this, and also let me show you our caterpillars. Hold on, I'm trying to get a bite. They've gotten so big. They were super tiny last week when we got them, and then over the weekend they just grew like really fat. So we're gonna look at that too a little bit more. So when we come back, they're gonna have recess and lunch, and then we have DI time. I'm just pulling groups for our chapter books, and then for reading, we're on Author's Purpose. We need to finish our writing last week for spring break. We just have to do the final draft. And then for word study, we're just doing cursive. So nothing too major, because like I said before, we're done with our spelling words for the year. So I'm going to eat, check some emails, and then I'll be back with you before I go pick them up. See you later. All right, it's 10:32. I had to stop eating lunch so I had to use the bathroom. I had to get that done because, yeah, if you know, you know. While they're not here. But let me show you my outfit really quick before I walk out. Excuse me. All right, so I just got off my grade level meeting. Right now it is 2:57. I'm gonna try to leave here by like 3 so I can go home and pick up the Goodwill stuff and take it to the Goodwill to get it out my room. But before I leave, I am going to finish my interim reports and finish my interim reports, put them in my correct bin, and kind of straighten out my back table a little bit before I go home. Today was a pretty decent day. We did get through writing. We didn't do cursive today because they had to actually do their final draft today. And then we did reading and author's purpose. We read the book Fireflies, and I need to see if that's reading count actually. I need to start getting some DRA papers together on Wednesday. I think that's what I'm gonna do, is just do DRAs. So yeah, that's when I work on interims, and then get ready to wrap it up. And all I have to do for interims here in my district, I can't even say for, I think maybe even for the whole state, I'm pretty sure. In 2nd grade, we don't give numerical grades. They either receive an E for excellent, an M for met, a P for progressing, or an I for improvement needed. And I just go through our subjects: reading, phonics, math, and writing, and I just put what letter I should give them. It just means they can do that particular subject by themselves most of the time, or majority of the time. MET means for the most part they can do it, they just need a little bit of help, more so than those who get an E. P means they are getting better but they're not there yet. I means they can't do it. So I go through that. I also write down their current DRA level, and then I also go through their social development standards, like can they get along with other kids, can they listen, do they follow the rules, do they keep their areas organized, are they prepared for class. So I have to give them a grade for that as well. So I just have to go through all that. They are really supposed to turn these in because we give them out every quarter, and they're supposed to turn them in, that way I don't have to keep printing out papers. But a lot of parents don't turn them in, so I have to go back and print out more. But usually if they turn them in, I keep them with me, so that way when it's time for the next interim report, I just pull them out and then fill in the column for that quarter. So all right, so progress reports are done. There's just 4 that and print out 4 more because they didn't turn them in, but I'm gonna have to print it at home because I'm really short on copies. So I'm gonna go ahead and send it to my printer, that way when I open my computer when I get home, it will start printing out. I am waiting for some parents to like call or text me back because I have a terrific kid on Wednesday and I have a spotlight student on Thursday, which is kind of like terrific kid. So I've been trying to get in contact with their parents, but their parents are not answering, and I've sent Dojo messages, so I don't really know what to do. But I'm about to go ahead and wrap it up. I have tutoring today at 4:30. I'm tired a little bit. So glad I don't have like any homework or anything to do, so I'm gonna go home and get ready to make sure the next video is uploaded for Wednesday. I uploaded one today. Today, Monday. I'm gonna upload one on Wednesday, maybe on Friday, but for sure on Saturday. All right, so I'm about ready. It's 3:49. I have what I'm gonna do for tutoring today. I just need to make a list of who all still needs a DRA, and what copies to pull for them, which level copies to pull for them. So I have everything in a Excel that tells me what DRA they'll already passed. So I just need to write down what DRA they need. That way I know how many copies I need of each one. So let's do that. All right, so by the end of the year, well, usually most of them come to me at about they should be at an 18, I think either 16 or 18. But I had some this year that came at 2, a 6, I think maybe a 4, 8. I had some lower numbers, and I had some medium ones, and then I had some ones that came in almost already on grade level. So now I have 4 that are done with their DRAs for the year. They were the ones that came in already high, and I could keep going with their DRAs, but I'm just going to stop where they're supposed to be. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 that I need to test, and these 8 that I test, they could possibly, once I test them, they'll be on grade level 2, so there'll be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of my kids that'll be on grade level for next year. 6 of them have to take the nonfiction 28, 2 of them have to take the fiction 28, because they have to take both. I have one that needs to take a 24, I have another one that needs to take a 16, and then I'm debating, I have one that needs to take a 3, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. So 13, 14, what am I missing? Oh, so actually 9 that need to take a 28. So yeah, I'm gonna try and go ahead and get these copies, because I think since we have a half day on Wednesday, that is what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to give them online stuff to do, because the earlier I can get this done, the less I'll have to do towards the end of the school year. So yeah, that's what I'm going to work on. So I'm going to pull these and then get ready to pack up and go home. All right, I found most of them. And there's only one that I'm missing, because she didn't pass one fiction, so I'm trying to give her the other fiction book that we have, but I don't have any copies. And normally I have 2 binders with copies already made for all of the levels, but I guess I ran out of them, so I'm going to take this book home and make copies of that DRA, because it's just going to take too many copies, because they back and front, that's 1 copy each. So I'm just going to write their names on these, and then that's going to be it, just so I know who's going to get what.